Hello, Moment friends! Ending here for another episode of Minas Tirith. When we last left off, we are hoping to finally finish off this quest. We shall see if it actually happens.
Tonight, wine, food, and friends. Tomorrow, come what may.
There it is, my locket. See, friends, here are Valnos and our daughters. My heart is warm to look on them. Ho ho ho! Or is that the wine? No. No. Wine unlocks the doors of the heart, but love must light the heart. Let us raise one final glass, my friends. You are so clear to me. We must hold this moment and savor it. And tomorrow, come what may. They are fair flowers for long, truly. To youth and age, to life well lived.
What say you, my friends?
Thank you for sharing this time with us, my good man. I feel a quiet coming on. I see the same upon the faces of my friends. You are welcome here among us. But I think little more shall be said. Dawn will come soon. Oh, whatever passes for dawn in these strange days. Yes, we'll greet the new day quietly. With that, Lord Forlong falls silent and speaks no more. Alright, will, agility, might. Okay, let's do this one more time, and hey, we finally finished that quest. I mean, that is probably just by itself at least 6 episodes, I'm guessing, of content. Alright, I guess it can just replace that one. There we go. Alright. So now, we need to go talk in the Citadel and in the Dome of the Sun. And I think we're getting very, very, very close to the end of Minas Tirith here. I mean, obviously there's still the epic battles, but we are getting pretty close, I think. At least to the end of the side quests, so that we can just focus on the epic. Which, normally the epic ends first, so this is kind of breaking new ground as far as this actually ending first. But anyway, let's make our way on to the top Citadel and learn of what must be done. Alright, so we're making a quick stop by the Dome of the Stars to talk with Mirrodel once more.
I see. Very good. Tell Dirion the city and the council are indebted to him.
Ah, the guards of the lower stores plans to take care of the rats. Very good, very good. I will adjust my food rationing plan to account for a slightly lower inventory with food stalls, but perhaps his actions will help curb the gnawing little nuisances. Thank you for your help with this, Andang. Tell Darion I am glad he has taken this effort upon himself, and the city thanks him for his duty.
So you want us to go back down? The things we do for people. Well, thankfully, this is hopefully the last quest. Otherwise, we might have a problem. Alright, so if you got what I was trying to reference there, then congrats. But it was horrible. Alright, here we go. Not the reference, but my attempt at doing a voice there. Alright, back to first level we go. You can drag and drop items into the auction item name field at any moment. And remember, in Soviet Russia, item names you. Alright, let us see what is over here. We have to speak in Russian accent to appeal to Russian players now on our servers. because the Russian servers closed down.
I am so grateful for your efforts on my behalf.
Marindel will not look into the matter of the rats any longer, and I will be able to take the food I need for my family to survive. You have made this all possible, my friend. Know that my wife and children thank you as well. Mundel and Kernia and Fionil. They are all the names of people you have saved this day. Remember them, for they will remember you, and fondly. Alright, that was worth armor. Okay, I think that is the end of side quests, so that is kind of awesome. It's weird that we finished side quest first for once. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, let's pull it up here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see what it looks like without the cape. Oh, that looks less cool. Yeah, I don't know. Wonder... Something just does not look right with this. Hopefully if we get like the arm pieces, maybe that'll fix things. Because it's like cut off. It looks really weird. Alright, well anyway. Let's continue on to the Citadel. Alright, here we are at the Citadel with the white tree and the fountain, of course. And the huge, huge tower.
I have been looking for you. The steward has summoned you.
You're Andeng, the champion. You must be. Who else might carry themselves as you? I've been looking for you. The steward has summoned you.
Peregrine
really?
the Halfling will bring you before the steward.
And am I right to believe that you have met with Peregrine the Halfling? Lord Denethor has named him a guard of the Citadel, despite his stature. He will bring you before the steward. Tarry not. Okay, that's pretty cool.
I will bring you before the steward. Keep your wits about you.
Alright, Andeng. I will bring you before the steward. You may wish to keep your wits about you, for he has a somewhat frightening countenance. He is a great man, of course. I do not doubt it, but he is very stern, does not go out of his way to cushion the effects of his words. Also, he makes me sing songs while his son dies in a field. Or at least, I think he does. I don't know.
There is much to do, and now I hear the steward has summoned my friend for an audience. Time-wasting rubbish.
And for some reason, I remember the name Jackson. This is the town hall, Andeng. Do not tell anyone, but the steward makes me nervous. I will show you where to go, and then return to my posting outside. Glad he does not need me at the moment. This way. This hall is very grand, but I would much prefer a cozy hobbit hole. Everything is so big and so cold. Andeng is here, my lord. Good luck, Andeng. Let me sing you a song. Alright, so that's an old LOTRO joke. Okay, he looks way cooler in here than he does in the movies. Imrahil told me you were with my son when he fell before the city, Andeng. Would that you had drawn his foes away, or put yourself between his horse and the wraiths. He fights still, but it is an unnatural wound.
It saps his strength, and his body is wasting away. My son! Denethor's voice breaks, and his eye is drawn back to Faramir's bed. He shakes his head, and when he speaks again, his voice is full of iron, and his fists are clenched. Do you know what it is like to live so near to Mordor, Handeng? Do you know what it is like to stand on the wall of your city and see flames on the horizon, knowing that they signaled some terrible work of evil? Do you know what it is always, or what it is to be always in the thought of the creatures so vile and so terrible that even death cannot master them? I know what it is like, champion. Every morning I wake up knowing it, and every evening I retire to my chamber knowing it. And in the darkest reaches of night, I wake from troubled dreams knowing it. I have struggled along with this knowledge, and I struggle still. Though my sons and heirs have been taken from me, I struggle for my people. Come with me, Andeng. I will show you something. Denethor has brought you to a secret chamber high in the tower of Ecthelion. Might not want to touch that. This just keeps getting more and more epic. And there are shadows in here. Why are there so many? Is that just the Palantir's glow? Okay, that's pretty cool. No one comes into this chamber without my leave, Andeng, and I am grant that sparingly. When I look at you, I see a student of Mithrandir. The wizard has been a friend to Gondor, so far, but he does not have the full measure of my trust. Why should he possess it? He is not of this land, and if the battle turns ill, he will simply leave it, leaving my people to suffer and die. I am not without weapons, Andeng. I brought you here so that you will see that I still fight the enemy, though none appreciate the battle I wage within this high chamber. This is a sting stone, an heirloom of the kings of old. I have turned it to my will. Okay.
Look deep within the stone, as I have done. Will you see what I have seen?
Oh gosh, are we really going to do this right now? No way, we're going to look through a Palantir? Oh man, I'm not sure I even want to. Can we try to leave? No. Okay, here we go. Staring into the stone. Here we go. This will be interesting. Oh man, the epic story is so awesome in this book. This is the best book of Volume 4 by far. Alright, I did not expect we'd have so much time with Denethor. Whoa. We're like Wraithy vision. Denethor is here too. Dang, are we in Osgiliath? Yeah, we're right at the edge of Osgiliath.
The forces of Mordor fill Osgiliath and spill into the plain.
Osgiliath was our last line of defense, and now it is taken. The armies of the enemy spill into the plain, and their siege engines and weapons of war eagerly follow. The forces arrayed against us are vast, and they hunger for our destruction.
So Denethor is like our Palantir tour guide. This is like some crazy Inception stuff. Errand Rider of Gondor, where are we? Oh, we're right at the edge of the Beacon Marshes, man.
Hirgon, errand rider of Gondor, he is slain.
Hirgon was to present the red arrow to Theoden of the Riddermark. By doing so, summon the riders of Rohan to our defense. He has been gone for more than a week, and now I see that he is slain. No one is coming to help us.
So you can't look far enough to see Rohan, but you can see your dead rider.
The red arrow will not come to Rohan. We are alone.
I really wish they had a different voice actor for Denethor, especially. What? Oh, no way, we're in Mordor? Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is epic. There's Frodo. And once again, it's just halfling. Oh, that's awesome.
No. No! Mithrandir's lackey is held captive.
Mithrandir does not share his mind with me, but I know of the dream that came to my sons. The dream that tried to snare Faramir, but stole Boromir instead. This must be the halfling, captured by the enemy, and held in his tower. We are undone by the folly of Mithrandir.
So, a little bit of background on the dreams. Basically, Faramir saw in the dream that he should be part of the Fellowship. And then Boromir, because he wanted to basically live up to Denethor, because Denethor thought that Boromir should be having the dream, basically said, "Oh yeah, I totally had the dream, father. Totally." And I think he might have had it like once, but Faramir had it like an obnoxious amount of times. And so Faramir really should have been part of the Fellowship. But because of Denethor, Boromir went. Examine the captive hobbit.
My greatest fear comes to pass. Isildur's bane, taken by the enemy.
You recognize the captive immediately. It is Frodo. Although you probably should not do that while looking through a seeing stone. Slowly your mind clears, and you shake the visions from your sight. Whoa. Okay, that is awesome. This book is the best book of the epic story, maybe. I have seen a great deal in the Seeing Stone, champion, but these terrible visions fill me with dread as ever before. You have seen what I saw on the stone. Hirgon and the Red Arrow did not make it to Rohan, and the foolish one Mithrandir sent to Mordor as captive in Cirith Ungol. Yes, I know of the errand, and I know it has failed. Whatever that fool brought with him is now gone, and if it is the weapon I perceive, it will not matter if the gates of Minas Tirith last 5 minutes or 5 hours. The end will come. Listen to my words, Andang. Hear what I say, and tremble at the truth in them. There can be no turning back from this doom. It comes, even now. Listen to my words, hear them, and know they are true. For the doom of Gondor is at hand. Wow. This is amazing. Maid of Lions deserves a promotion or something. This is awesome. And for those that don't know, Maid of Lions is the dev that writes the epic story. Alright. The armies of Mordor.
So the Anor stone remained in the tower. I wondered if it was so.
What? Where did we get? Oh, right. Cheer at you. Alright. How did we get it to this? I guess we're just in the other phase of the city, okay.
So the Honor Stone remained in the tower. I wondered if it was so.
The armies of Mordor have encircled the city, Andang. The siege has begun. You tell Mithrandir that you spoke with the steward, and that Denethor spoke to you of many things, and that he saw within the depths of the Palantir. At that, Mithrandir looked up sharply. So the Anor stone remained within the tower. I wondered if that was so. Denethor has had a stubborn and strong will for all the years of his life. But if he sees to gain some advantage over the enemy by using the Palantir... The wizard scowls and shakes his head. Denethor is too occupied with grief for Faramir to work any evil on that score. But he will also be of no use in the defense of the city. Imrahil and I will mount the defense, and we will need your help. Yeah, no kidding.
There is no more leaving the city. Minas Tirith is surrounded.
The Morgul host has surrounded Minas Tirith, and the Pelennor is filled with the weapons of war. They have not yet broken the gate, but there is still much harm that can be caused even from their position beyond the wall. You must do what you can to help the city's defenders. The Council of Gondor is in disarray. Go to the Dome of the Sun and learn what you can to help them communicate their resolutions. Lam Lor, the captain of the Tidings, will need your help to send messages throughout Minas Tirith. Ingold is atop the wall on the north end of the third circle, and will need your help to manage his fear and the fears of the men beyond the walls. Terror will be the greatest foe of our guardsmen, and they will need to master it if they are to mount any effective defense. The armies of Mordor have been using the catapults and other siege weapons to launch burning stones over the walls and into the city. Find Rathon, the Warden of the Wells, in the sixth circle near the street that leads up to the citadel, and help him extinguish some of the fires before they can spread.
Okay. Wow. Let's have a look around, because there's probably a lot of bad stuff going on. Oh, they still need the password. Okay. Oh dang, there are a lot of fires over there. I wonder how many versions of Minas Tirith will have in the end after they go through all the versions. And I also wonder if we can still use the swift horses. If not, that would be a pain. Oh, and I wanted to see if in the tunnels, if they're still the same. We will find out if there are now other different versions of the tunnels. Alright, well, there's a citizen of Gondor in here now. Is that the way back? Or is there no way back? Uh-oh. We have to actually travel. Oh, man. Man, I really hope they add back in those swift horses into here at some point. That is a big mistake, I think. Not having them in this. Because unless, like, the entire stables got burnt to death, there would be no reason for there to not be swift travel still in here. And just random citizens of Gondor around, this is kind of weird. Oh yeah, but they're still working hard. That makes sense. Oh man, there's fire ahead. Done here. Alright. Well, that's interesting. I feel like it's like in the middle of a riot and this guy's like a homeless guy trying to get warm or something. Alright, I guess we need to go up to the next level of the city. Man. Alright, let's get up here and look. Yeah, that can't be good. giant wall of fire around the city now. And I'm guessing that wall of fire, I don't... Let me know, chat room. I don't remember if that's in the books. It might be. I honestly cannot remember if that wall of fire is in the books. I think it might be just more for a gameplay purpose than anything else. Thank you for letting me pass through, because even in Chaos, there are still passwords to the different levels of the city. Alright, this is awesome that they're able to phase an entire city. That is pretty cool, I must admit. Alright. Over around here. Oh man, these people are really scared. Okay, here we go.
An icy chill grips my heart.
Alright, well I think before we talk to this guy, we will have to end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Minas Tirith. When we return, we will talk to Ingold and learn of what must be done. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of Minas Tirith. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.